Hey, Dennis here. Just got back from the big roller coaster trip for the summer. We did Kings Island and Kentucky Kingdom this year. Pretty sweet. Yeah, Denise let me know there were a lot of people wondering why I hadn't been posting in a while. Some fanboys out there who really wanted more Dennis. Thing is, I have a real life, guys. I don't just post videos on YouTube for your viewing pleasure. What else am I doing besides the roller coaster forums and posting videos? Well, it's kind of a secret, but I'll tell you guys now. I'm working on my first novel, a book I'm writing. It's called Banshee, the Haunted Ghoster Coaster. But now on to the good stuff. For all you fanboys out here who are wondering what Dennis's summer roller coaster trip was like, here we go, the recap. I'm gonna start by saying, yes, I did eat Buffalo Wild Wings 3 nights in a row, but it's mostly because when I'm on a trip, I like to get a little wild. Besides, where else am I gonna eat? Shoney's? I'm gonna start with the bad news, and that's for you guys wondering where my glasses are tonight. Well, I actually lost them. Funny story. My glasses strap was not quite tight enough, and on that first inversion, the first downhill on Storm Chaser, poof, they were gone. And now on with the review, starting at Kings Island. This is my top 12 coasters at Kings Island, the Dirty Dozen. Number 12 on the list, Adventure Express. It's a runaway mine train coaster. They're all the same. Lame. Number 11 is The Racer, or as I like to call it, the E-Racer, because I wish I could erase the fact that I had to ride that crappy thing. Number 10 on the list is Vortex, the 30th year for Vortex. 30 years of banging people's heads around like this when you go upside down 7 times. Number 9, Outer Limits Flight of Fear. This used to be one of my favorite rides at Kings Island, but this year, not so much. It is very rough nowadays. The only thing that I fear on this ride now is that I'm gonna yak my corn dog I just ate. Bottom 4 are down. These are not great coasters by any means, but they are still coasters, so I do like them. On to the next one. Number 8 on the list is the Backlash Stunt Coaster. It's got some quick bursts and some fun to it, some special effects that are pretty good. Overall, I'd say it was probably better than I remembered it. I think I maybe had too high of expectations last time, but it's really pretty fun. Next on the list, coming in at number 7, is The Bat, the suspended coaster formerly known as Top Gun. I think I liked it better when it was Top Gun because, Maverick is awesome, but this is still a pretty fun suspended coaster. Number 6 on the list, in Vertigo. Now, don't get me wrong. I know this is a inverted boomerang coaster, and boomerangs are a dime a dozen. But there are some unique elements. You face each other so you can see people across from you, and it's powerful. Plus, going through the station is fun. In my honest opinion, this one's a little bit underrated. It's smooth, powerful, and just straight fun. Number 5, Firehawk, the flying coaster. As long as you don't mind the feeling of that you might fall out at any time, this one's pretty cool. It does take 37 minutes to load roughly 1 car, but once you're on there, it's a fun ride. I like flying. And we've made it to the top 4. These are the cream of the crop, guys. These are spectacular coasters. You don't want to miss them. Number 4, Mystic Timbers, the brand new ride this year. It is action-packed and full of thrills. I highly recommend it. It's one of the best woodies in the Midwest. It's fast and fierce. You are not going to want to miss this. I recommend the back. Number 3 on the list, Diamondback. A fine coaster, a lot of airtime, and a great first drop. And who doesn't love a good splashdown? Number 2 is one of my all-time favorite rides in the world. The one, the only, the Beast. Why is it number 2? Is it just because number 1 is so good? Or is there something that the Beast could do to make it even better and still be number 1? Great question. Number 1 is a very good ride, but the Beast could be better. All the trim brakes, get rid of them. Let's go faster. But people are like, Dennis, we need to slow down so it's a comfortable ride for everyone. No, that is baloney. We want speed. So get rid of the 3 trim brakes mid-ride on the Beast, and it's probably still number 1. Even after all these years, still number 1. But until they do get rid of those trim brakes on the Beast, I think we have a new favorite ride at Kings Island, and it is the Banshee. It's the biggest, fastest, longest, most intense inverted coaster you have ever been on. The Banshee. I mean, at the top of the hill, right before you go down, you can hear the Banshee. It's like, and then the rest, it's history. So, fellow Coaster Forum friends, that's my top 12 at Kings Island. Hope you enjoyed it. Wait, what's this? A bonus trip? A stop by Kentucky Kingdom? You want my top 4 there? I can give you my top 4 there. Number 4 at Kentucky Kingdom is called T3. It's an old inverted coaster that, to be honest, is pretty janky. They call it T3, and that stands for Testicles 3, because after riding it, you might have a 3rd nut. Number 3 at that park would be Thunder Run. It's a wooden coaster, and there's nothing great about it, but overall, it's a really fun ride. The top 2 at Kentucky Kingdom would be like top 2 at any park you go to. They are both fantastic rides. You'd love them. Number 2 at the park is Lightning Run. This coaster has more ejector air time than a fat lady double bouncing a kitten on a trampoline. Number 1 coaster at Kentucky Kingdom and a top 10 on my list is Storm Chaser. The RMC is a beauty. You better bring your umbrella. That's it. That's another recap of a great coaster trip from Dennis the Coaster King. Until next time, keep those hands in the air.